Pawley's Island at Litchfield Pickleball Center for the 2025 Amateur State Championships. This is going to be our men's doubles 4-0 18 plus gold medal match. It's going to be featuring Derek Heppy and Max Fail against Alec Herring and Daniel Dodd. Our players are getting ready to go here. We will be starting with you momentarily. It will give you a quick chance to thank our sponsors. Special thanks to Head Pickleball, supporting Southern Pickleball. We'd also like to thank Mizuno Sports and, of course, Diadem, the official ball of Southern Pickleball. We are ready to go here now for action at the 2025 Amateur State Championships. Rally number 1 in the books. Special thanks to Wing Ding TV. We're excited to be bringing you pickleball today through Wing Ding TV. And here we go at 1-0-1. That's going to be a side out there. For those of you tuning in, and maybe it's your first time watching pickleball, you'll hear me say the score in 3 numbers. The first number is the number of the team that is serving. The second is the number or the points for their opponent. And then the third number will be which server is serving. Both players get to serve each time, except when we start the match. That ball goes into the net. Might be a little bit of nerves here. This is an amateur tournament. Not everybody's used to playing when their matches being streamed around the country, but I'm sure the nerves will loosen up here a second and we'll get into some good pickleball. It's Derek Heppy and Max Fail in the near court as you're watching. In the far court, it is Alec Herring and Daniel Dodd. Alec Herring is serving. Alec is from Cherry Hill, New Jersey, currently residing in the Columbia area. He is at school at University of South Carolina. Daniel Dodd, his partner, also lives in the Lexington area, working in IT. Alec, I believe, works at 24-Hour Pickleball in Columbia. Me and some of my fellow Southern Pickleball team was lucky enough to spend last week in Columbia at the Sports Relationship Conference and got to play at some of the great facilities there in the Columbia area. All right, another ball into the net. The wind has been quite a challenge on this court today. I think we're dealing with about 8-mile-per-hour winds here at Pawley's Island. I'd like to tell you which way it's blowing, but it seems to change by the minute, so I don't want to give you any false information, but I would call it a swirling wind. It does seem that the teams on this court that we've been broadcasting, the team in the far court that you're looking at, have had the advantage, which has made the side a very particularly needed choice, but here we go. Well, just it looks like the winds are increasing here as we go up to about 12 miles per hour. So that does make some interesting pickleball conditions, but these players are mostly from the area. Oh, that ball sails long. Glad there was a fence there. It could have gotten dangerous for us over here in the broadcast booth. So far in the early going, the big winner has been the net. 5-2-1. Alec Herring and Daniel Dodd. Alec is the lefty. They are stacking. Another backhand into the net. That gives us a side out. 2-5-1.
Yes, come on.
It's going to put us at 2-5-2. Alec Herring is definitely the most emotional player or demonstrative player on the court. I don't know what's the best way to say it so far. But. So that's going to put us now at 3-5-2. Four, 5-2. Nice recovery right there from Max Fell with the backhand dink just to keep himself alive in the point. The wind is a challenge. Players are commenting on it. It's going to put us at 5-5-2. So that's going to give us a side out. We're at 5-5-1, 5-6-1. Sorry for the score error on my part there. It's going to move the ball over to the second server. If you're tuning in and you're thinking this looks like a lot of fun, there is pickleball for all ages. SouthernPickleball.com offers tournaments around the Southeast in 10 states, expanding to 11 next year. All ages from 8 to 100 or more. In all skill levels, beginner to advanced, you're welcome to join us. If you'd like to find out information on how to get in the tournament, or if you'd like to figure out if you have a club or facility and like to figure out how to partner as an affiliate with Southern Pickleball, you can go to southernpickleball.com or just send an email to our info@southernpickleball.com email, and we'll be glad to get back with you quickly and appreciate you reaching out. But let's get back to the action here. 6-6-1. Tightly contested match. It's going to put us at 6-6-2. These players are playing for a chance to go for free registration to the UPA World Championships in Dallas, Texas. And more importantly, they have both already qualified to go to the Southern Pickleball Championships in Macon, Georgia, December 31st through January 4th. Last year we had around 1,300 players. We expect that to double this year. It's at the world's largest indoor pickleball facility, Rhythm and Rally, 32 indoor courts. If you've never been there, you need to put it on that bucket list. This game will be to 15-2. We're currently locked up at 6. We will switch sides at 8.
Yeah, come on. Come on. 7-6-2.
7-6-2.
No, we served for sure. Yeah. No, I mean, I thought you were over here. Yeah, I served it over here. I thought that. 7-6-2.
So they did just have a players in the wrong place. So in the old rule, that you would lose that point. In the new rule book, all you do is correct yourself and get in the right place and serve again in a non-refereed match. Notice we don't have referees here, so the players are responsible for calling their own score and calling their own lines. We've been super impressed with the tremendous sportsmanship all week here. Plus, we did make sure we communicated with the players before this that they made a bad line call that it would be on Wingding TV for forever. So.
Yeah, so good. I shouldn't have hit the first one.
That ball found its way into the back corner.
Nice shot. Thank you.
I think we are now at 7-6-1. Again, we switched sides at 8. A ball into the net. We've seen the wind push that ball down several times over there. Another really short serve, thanks to that wind. and even a shorter dink, which is going to be a side out. It's going to push the ball back over to Derek Heppy in Maxville. Derek Heppy in your royal blue muscle shirt. He's pulling that off quite nicely. Don't think I could wear that, but he's looking quite good in it. Six, 7, 2. Oh, I like that ball get placed down the middle. He had me fooled. I thought he was going down the line. Then he put it right in the middle, caused a little confusion to get the side out. Back at 7-6-1. That was a drive. It's going to be 8-6-1. That's going to be a changeover. We'll have 2 minutes on the changeover. That gives us time to tell you a little bit about Southern Pickleball. As we said, Southern Pickleball, we are the largest amateur tournament operators in the Southeast, currently operating in 10 states. Actually, I guess not just 10 states anymore. We have gone international. We now have our first partner, Ace Point Pickleball, with Juan Padilla, a good buddy of mine in Colombia. He is just ran his first event in Bogota and is going to be running other things around the country. So it's sort of nice that we've had that international expansion. We're also looking to go to Texas next year. But the things I know you want to know about now are where can you play in a state championship? And there's still 3 left this year for you. October 10th through 12th, Peachtree City, Georgia. October 17th through 19th, Burlington, North Carolina. And October 24th through 26th, Opelika, Alabama. You do not have to live in the state to play. In fact, this weekend we had almost 300 players come to Pawley's Island, South Carolina to vie for the South Carolina Championship, and only about 150 of them live in South Carolina. So if you happen to be working with one of those convention or visitors bureaus or sport tourism groups around the country, feel free to reach out to us too. We'd love to talk to you about how we can bring all our players to your town. But I tell you what, I know they're having fun this weekend at Pawley's Island. There's a lot of great restaurants in the area. Got beach water, a lot of live music. So I know all these players have had quite a time, and we're looking forward to coming back next year. And we're now back into action after the break, and it's going to be 8-6-1. Alec Herring, the serve there. So 8-6-2.
8-6-2.
I apologize for some of the confusion here. We've had Alec Herring as our lefty here from Cherry Hill, New Jersey. Daniel Dodd is his partner, wearing the Vatic Pro, the righty. I was a little confused earlier, so now it is Alec Herring to serve. Rookie broadcaster mistakes, and I apologize to all the viewers, listeners, and family members around the country tuning in. That ball goes a little wide. Dodd and Herring taking over the non-volley zone, keeping their opponents back. Most people would say that's a big key to this game, is to be able to advance up to that non-volley zone. Nice return there. A little premature celebration there. The ball came back through the middle. Nice return from Alec Herring. With Alec being the lefty and Daniel being the righty, they are stacking, trying to keep their forehands in the middle. They've done a very nice job of switching sides both on the return and then here now stacking on the serve. So Daniel Dodd to serve. Serve called out. Asked to make sure. All right. A lot of excitement there as we got the body bag. For those of y'all watching at home, we sort of affectionately in the pickleball world refer to the body bag as when you get hit with the ball, you don't get a paddle on it. Sometimes it's well received and there's some jokes that follow. Is that the case? Other times it's not quite so well received. That ball sails outside the fence. Impressive athleticism that I don't know if we got on the camera or not as we scaled the barriers on the side of the court heading for the ball. That might be the most athletic move I've seen in this match yet. And here we go on the entry back in. Impressive. And that I want to make sure we give proper credit. That was Daniel Dodd on the hurdles. That one was left just a little high. All right, 10, 11, 1. Ooh. Could have been a good speed up. Might have been a little low. I think that was about knee high. Eleven. I have been impressed with the athleticism from Herring and Dodd. They've really been able to execute the switch on the return. That's not something I'm able to do. I'm a little too slow for that at 56, but I don't know. I don't know if it's the 56 or if it's the 230, but anyway, switching's tough for me. We got a timeout here called. So here we have a timeout in action. It's going to be a 60-second timeout. We're at Pawley's Island at the beautiful Litchfield Pickleball Center. 11 courts, 4 covered, 7 outdoor. If you don't know where Pawley's Island is, we're about 30 minutes, 45 minutes south of Myrtle Beach. You got Murrells Inlet, some of the greatest seafood on the East Coast, right in between. Lots of things for families to do. And we're back into play here.
Yes, come on.
All right. That's going to be a side out. Let's check in with our score here. 11, 10, 1. Nice shot by Max Fell there just to keep the ball alive in the middle. Happy and Fail seem to have a little different strategy. They're just doing a great job of being consistent, keeping the ball in play, where Herring and Dodd seem to be going for a little bit more of the flamboyant, exotic stuff. And we're all right here together at 10-11, so it's going to be interesting to see whether the power or more of the control wins out. In that case, it would be the control, or maybe the lack of control. Eleven, 1, playing the 15. Matches win by 2. Everybody seemed to be a little unsure about whether that ball was in or out at the baseline, but Dodd and Herring definitely sold it enough that their opponents went along with it. Oh, good hands there. I think if we show you the replay later on that one, I think we'll see a kitchen violation on the shot before that, but all's good. That ends good, so it ended up the same way. 11-11-1. Good hands.
Thank you. Come on.
Time out at 12-11-1. This is an exciting match to be here courtside. There's definitely some exuberance over here from Herring and Dodd. Bale and Heppy over there talking some strategy now. They've done a good job of sort of slowing it down a little bit. So I think we're going to have a little battle here. Earlier in this court, the wind's been a factor. Does not seem to be much of a factor in this match. I think it's really going to come down here this last little bit, just which team makes the least amount of unforced errors and who can step up big in the big moment. Back in action for a chance to be South Carolina state champions. 12-11-1.
We're not stacking, so we're even. Yeah.
Daniel Dodd to serve.
Yeah, come on.
13-11-1.
13-11-1. You. No! Come on.
14-11-1. Interesting timeout there. So 14-11 timeout. I actually like the strategy here from Alec Herring. We don't see that often. Most of the time we see the timeout when your opponent is at 14. I've always thought you're kind of icing yourself on this. But I think right here, this is kind of the opposite. This is like icing the field goal kicker. They've just called a timeout. They're going to come back in. And Derek Heppy has to get a good return in here to keep the match. So here we are, 14-11-1. Hats off to Alec Herring. I really like his strategy there. And let's see what happens. Your strategy can only be as good as your execution, though, right now. So here we go. So we're at 14-11-2. And that's going to send the ball back over. I like it. Dodd's encouraging his partner to hang in there. Doing a great job just keeping the ball in play there, but just needed one more. Now we're going to be 11-14-2. Tight match here for the UPA South Carolina State Championships. Yeah, this is part of the PPA Amateur State Championship Series. You will at times hear me and use the words interchangeably, UPA, PPA. UPA is the governing body over the top of the PPA and MLP tours, I think. That's now going to put us at 14.
14-13-1.
14-13-1. Alec Herring for a chance to serve again. Interesting. Last time he went a little long in the serve. That time I think he went a little short because he was a little tight. So now we're at 14-13-2.
Yeah, come on.
And that's going to do it right there. A ball into the net wraps it up for Herring and Dodd. Right here local from Columbia and Lexington, South Carolina. Alec Herring by way of Cherry Hill, New Jersey. They will be your 2025 South Carolina State champions.